Hi everyone, Hannah here. So in this video we're going to make some page spreads and add our first signature to our Dollar Tree junk journal. We're going to be incorporating a lot of our fun Dollar Tree supplies, so stay tuned. So the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm basically cutting up one of the envelopes that I had purchased at the Dollar Tree, and I'm wanting to figure out some kind of a layout with this. I might glue the stamps on top, or I might do what I personally like to do is add washi tape along the edge of something and it flips out. That way you feel like you have more functionality with each layout and it's multi-purpose. So I might end up going that route, not 100% sure here. But I'm just, in each layout, I just try to figure out, okay, what color scheme am I going to go with? What items do I want to put on the page? And I just try to work with it like that. I do want to add some of this fabric to the page. It's really colorful, bright, and fun. And the easiest way that I like to cut it, if you have a large piece of fabric, is figure out your width and then just flop it over and just cut it. That is easier, and an easier way to get a pretty straight line too. So I've got that cut and I'll be getting that sewn onto the page here in a minute. But I thought I'd go ahead and ink out the edges for the page here. That is a great way and a cheap, fun, easy way to just add an extra element to all of your projects is to ink the edges. And of course I almost always use kind of a brown color. Vintage Photo and Gathered Twigs are my go-to colors for the edges of paper and ephemera. It just really gives it that worn, aged look. And of course, these are not Dollar Tree items. These are Tim Holtz items. But in the past, I have bought mine from Joann's when they have them 60% off. And you can really rack up and get 4 in a pack for $6.99. And then sometimes with Joann's, they will also have, like $5, because they do, I forget what's the amount you have to spend, $25, $30 or something like that. And then you accrue a $5. So if you time it right, you could end up getting a pack of the Tim Holtz stamps for a couple of bucks. So, so that's just an idea there. And so I went ahead and sewed the fabric on. I wanted to also sew the little envelope flap onto the fabric. I just thought that looked kind of neat. So now I'm just kind of gluing everything down and, just going to finish out our layout here. This is some washi tape. I had bought it Tuesday morning last year, and I've never used them. I had misplaced them, and I just recently found them, and I'm like, oh, this will work perfect for the junk journal, because it's kind of travel themed. So I really like this thin one with the airplanes on it, and I'm going to do that flip out. That way we can make more use of this piece of paper, and then we can tuck things inside the envelope, so it'll be very functional, multi-purpose, lots of room for storage. If you recall in the first video, the shop haul that I did, I bought these cute little party favor bags, and I thought there's got to be a way to do something with these. So I'm cutting them in half, and they will make 2 pockets. So each one will make 2 pockets. They are just the cutest little thing, and I'm just going to glue around the edges and along the bottom, and it's just going to be perfect for a pocket. I just want to add, just an extra layer, just to add some more depth to the paper. And so I'm just going to kind of tuck this in behind that. It's kind of an afterthought, and but I'm just going to kind of tuck it right in. It just adds just a little something extra. And that yellow is a nice pop with the purple in this little pocket. And these are the index cards that I purchased. I'm just going to pop one right in. I like to have a little bit off the top, kind of peeking out, but I didn't want too much. And so I'm going to glue this down and cover up some of these words. And then these are some stickers that I had bought at the Dollar Tree. Absolutely love these. These are perfect for journals or planners, but so I really like it. So just, this is a great way to cover up some words on your paper. And then this was a stencil, or part of some stencils that I had bought at the Dollar Tree last year. I haven't been able to see them since. But I bought these, and this was the last piece that I had left. And I'm just taking some of the colored pencils. Remember, we had turned some of them into watercolors. That was a fun project. I enjoyed that. And so I'm just taking them and just coloring in the stencils. It's just going to add, just another exciting element to the paper. You could leave this as is. And if you know what you're going to put in the white space behind, maybe you're going to, glue some little pictures down of a place that you traveled to. That would look really cool. I don't know exactly what I'm going to put here yet. So I just want to add a little something to the background. And even if I do add some pictures on this page, I will have a little bit of those flowers kind of peeking out to the side. So either way, it's just a great way to add another layer of interest to your project. So on the back side of that, I tore a piece off from the page out of the book I bought at the Dollar Tree. Wanted to add this fun, bright yellow. Nothing screams summer to me like bright yellow. So I wanted to go ahead and add that in. This is one of the wax seals that we made with the glue sticks. And then I took some wax paste on top. Because it's really hard to see that stamped image on these glitter, glue sticks. It's really hard to see it, but if you can add some kind of paint or wax paste, it brings out that image so you're able to see it. So I'm just, kind of working with what I've got here. Really the Dollar Tree products, you can get a lot of bang for your buck with the products at the store and make a fabulous journal with those. And so this challenge has definitely been fun. I'm going to be making a pocket with this so that I can tuck something in there. And again, that's another way to add more functionality to the page when you have those tuck spots, those flip outs, double and triple layered pockets. It's just a great way to maximize storage. I love to just fill my books up with just all kinds of stuff. So by having these different ways of doing it, you can maximize storage and just fill up all of those spaces with all kinds of neat, mementos and just whatever from your trips or different memories that you have. So now let's take our pages. These are the pages I'm going to kind of put together for the first signature. And I like to do it where you've got, a big page, a little bit smaller page, then a little bit smaller page, and just have fun with it and then go back big again, then small. And so I take the pages and I fold them in half, for whenever we do our signature. So you're going to take your elastic cord, measure it 3 times from the top to the bottom of the book, and it gives some extra room. I might come back and add more pages to the to this signature, and I can always loosen up the elastic cord if I want to. And I can leave it in the middle of the book here, or I can push it up a little bit. Sometimes I like to push it up so I know where each of my signatures are, and it's easier to get to the middle of it. So I hope that you have enjoyed this tutorial. Feel free to ask any questions if you need to. Thank you so much for watching.